welcome. Oh my God, I look like crap. Okay, we got to put some aprons on. We got to start covering up the old hair because shit's not looking good. Hello, Aunt Margaret. I gotta say, the Aunt Margaret bit gets weirder every day because my Aunt Margaret is dead. But I digress. Okay, we've got her looking vaguely more presentable, not really. That's okay, let's get a hat on. Alright, that's probably, you know what, what's a good non-stick pan to buy? I don't think there is such thing as a good non-stick pan. Like, I think all non-sticks are flawed. I think if you want something that will last forever, something like an All-Clad, All-Clad has a range of stainless steel, and they have a really good warranty, so like assuming you don't overheat it. But the biggest thing is if you want a non-stick pan, even Hex-Clad's fine. It's just that you just have to learn how to treat it. It's kind of less about like there's no such thing as the stainless steel pan. I don't know, maybe we'll see. Anyway, okay, let's get some stuff set up. I want to make sure I'm looking good here. Should we bring the camera up just slightly so we can see my head a little more? I think we probably should. Okay, let's do that. Hey, morning, office mom. How are you? Yeah, we're back to the basement today. Back to the basement. Okay, how about that? Is that a little better? That's a little better. Yeah, okay, cool. Up slightly. Okay, great. Good stuff. We're going to just quickly put some stuff away, take some stuff out, move. But yeah, no, see, it doesn't work though. Because now, look, we can't see the counter at all. Herein lies the problem. Is that we want to see both the counter and the peat. We can't. It's hard to have it both ways. So this will have to kind of be our compromise, as they say. Okay, and so there is compromise. It's something that I like. Okay, good. Because compromise is something that I like. Okay, we've got a variety of fun ingredients here. We've got cheeses. We've got, what do we have? Oh, we got 100 people watching. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm Pete. We're going to cook some breakfast. It's going to be good. Today, we're going to be making the world's greatest grilled cheese breakfast sandwich. It's going to be a hybrid of your sort of, oh, I need to stretch my back. A hybrid of your sort of typical breakfast sandwich with a grilled cheese. What's up, Brian? New setup. Yeah, baby. We got a new setup, Amber. We do indeed. We've got a whole studio now that's mostly working. It's mostly not janky. It's a little bit janky, but it's okay. It's like a good level of jank. I've also got now, so I don't die from carbon monoxide poisoning. There we go. Got a little fan to provide oxygen so I don't die. Hey, who knew? The only issue so far that I think is the camera might flick off at some point. If it does, don't panic. Or maybe panic a little bit. I don't know. I don't tell you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Which I kind of am. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, let's get some of these ingredients off to the side. Let's get some of these ingredients ready to go. We've got some lovely parsley. Please no dying. Well, I mean, I can't make any promises on that. It is going to happen eventually, despite what I do. And cheese on the outside of a grilled cheese. That's a next level tip. That's a next level tip. Okay. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to business. We're going to make a grilled cheese breakfast sandwich. It's going to be a hybrid between a grilled cheese and a breakfast sandwich. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make a little cheese mixture. So we're going to take some cream cheese. I find cream cheese is like a next level hack for grilled cheese sandwiches. Because you can add a whole lot of meltiness. The cream cheese has a little bit of some chemical stabilizers in it, so that it's just a little easier to keep the cheese from splitting. And those qualities are passed on to other cheeses. So we're going to add a little bit of cream cheese there. I've got some mozzarella here. Actually, you know what? Let's break out a cutting board. Because where's my cutting board? Oh no, all my cutting boards are upstairs. Okay. Then you know what we'll do? We'll just wash our counter really quickly so we can get away with using it. Okay, hold on 2 seconds, my friends. We'll just do that. Pop that stuff over there. Pop that stuff there. Pop that stuff there. Put that stuff there. And that's probably good enough. I've now got a spray bottle for soap. Because look, Pete's moving up in the world. Well, welcome to all 60 of you, all 100 of you, however many people are tuning in. I never quite know if the numbers on here are totally accurate. But it's good to see you all. Although, in fairness, I don't see you. Except for you, Beck. I see you. I see you. Hey, buddy, get a shirt on. Hey, Laszlo! Whoa! Go enforce your dress code standards on somebody else. It's called a tank top. Named after British tankers in the Second World War. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Also, if I wanted to cook naked, I would do that, buddy. Well, actually, in fairness, I probably wouldn't do it on TikTok. I feel like I'd probably get banned. Although, in fairness, my waist is below the thing, so we probably couldn't tell. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. So we got a little bit of cream cheese here. Lovely. We're going to get a little bit of mozzarella. Not too much, not too little. I understand. My apologies. Laszlo, no need to apologize. We're all just messing with you. Nobody's really that upset about it. Okay. A little bit of mozzarella cheese. Again, not too much. We're making like one sandwich here. And a little bit of a nice cheddar. This is a Welsh cheddar from Snowdonia. I'm not even going to bother grating it. We're just literally going to after all, it is your channel, sir. Well, that is true. We're just going to take it out and literally just crumble it into pieces. Now, the mozzarella is going to give us lots of stretchiness and like that beautiful cheese pull that everyone kind of wants. The cheddar is going to give us some nice sharpness, some great flavor. The cream cheese is going to keep them all from splitting and make everything just sort of like ooey gooey, delightfully schmooshy, cheesy kind of vibes. Okay? Okay. Wisconsin, you're in the right place. We've got it. Also, how do I like my shorts look ridiculous? Yeah. You're in the right place, man. We're working with cheese this morning. Wisconsin is in your area of expertise. Also, be honest. Who drinks milk right from the carton? Because, I swear, my wife doesn't drink. My wife drinks lactose-free milk, and I'm only cooking for myself. So, yeah. Suck it. To all the food inspectors in the chat. The new backdrop, I know. So we've got a whole. I like your honesty, sir. Here come the angry comments. Awkward. You know the drill. All right, we're just gonna put a little milk in there. That's just to loosen this up a little bit, to thin this out, until we get a sort of lovely cheesy paste. Why isn't the milk in a bag? Now we're asking the real questions. Okay. Beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of parsley, or parsley if you don't have parsley. What's Gen Z's favorite herb? Parsley. Get it? Because like slay is something the kids say. I need like a sound effect board for like crickets. Crink, crink, crink. Milk bags aren't supposed to go in blue, but in clear. What do you mean, for like recycling? Huh. It's okay to drink from the bottle. Okay. Let's chop up this parsley. Just a nice sort of loose chop will do. Make sure there's no big bits left in there. Boom, boom, boom. That's just going to give it such lovely, fresh herbiness. I love parsley. They call me Parsley Boy at school, actually. Nobody ever called me that. I'm sorry. You know what? We can do stuff that's funny. Okay, here we're gonna do a little. Let's do a little announcement on Tickety Talk. Because that's the cool thing about doing it this way, is we can actually still use our phone while we're doing it. It's all right. Hey, we're gonna go here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna figure out a way to start this. Do I look attractive on camera? Okay, great. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? Do you like breakfast? Well, guess what I'm doing? Cooking a grilled cheese sandwich for breakfast. But it's cool. It's kind of special. We're using a mixture of cheeses. We're doing it over on live. Come watch live right now. Let's go. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? Do you like breakfast? Well, guess what I'm doing? Cooking a grilled cheese sandwich for breakfast. But it's cool. It's kind of special. We're using a mixture of cheeses. We're doing it over on live. Come watch live right now. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? It is so meta. This is what I'm saying. Stream. Come join the breakfast stream every Saturday and Sunday. Should I put hashtags on it? I started adding mayo on the outside of the bread, bro. Brian, you're moving up in the world. You're moving up in the world. Yeah, the mayo on the bread is a cool one. Like, it's because it adds that little bit of difference. You know, it's a little bit unctuous. It's a little bit fun. Food live. Let's go. And then we'll put a little caption on it. This is like the most boring thing in the world to watch. Thank you all for not leaving immediately. Because I'm just sitting here playing on my phone. I'm literally the worst content creator in the world. Meta. So like meta is when something is referencing in, like, it's self-referential, right? Like if you make a joke and the joke is about making jokes. Like if I'm like, oh man, Laszlo doesn't get meta jokes, and then we started making a joke about how you don't get. That would be kind of meta. It's like a joke in of itself. It's, I believe it refers to like metaphysical, in that like it's sort of an ethereal joke that you're not really supposed to get. But okay, cool. Let me see. We've got our butter. We've got all of our little ingredients here. We've got our cream cheese. I can't believe I'm explaining meta on live. That's kind of funny. Got our cream cheese, our knife. We just, actually, you know what? I'm going to give that knife a rinse because we got the sink right here. Oh yeah, we got a sink too, baby. Look at that. Okay. Knife goes away. And now, we're getting to the danger zone, my friends. We're getting to the danger zone. Oh, thank you, man. I don't know why, but the name Laszlo sounds really familiar to me. There's a character, or there's There's some TV show I watched that was a character about. Anyway. Making it work, I know. And because it's such a compact space, we have got a camp stove. Now, the thing about camp stoves is you have to be very careful because they'll eat up the oxygen in the room. So I've now placed a convenient fan outside of my office. It is going to blow oxygen in. And then I've got a big window open over there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't get too much carbon monoxide poisoning. And by too much, I mean preferably none. Would be preferable. All right, we're just going to hit our cast iron pan here. A little bit of oil. A little bit of oil like that. And I'm just going to wipe that around. Wipe off some of the excess. That. And just generally give this bad Larry a little bit of love before we get things started. Oxygen is overrated. That's what I'm saying, you know. I've been saying that for years. Macbeth, you're not late, you're right on time. Whenever you arrive is right on time. Okay. Just going down to the floor to breathe some air. Hopefully. That cream cheese filling looks delish. Hell yeah, my friends. Okay. Now we got to cook up a couple things in advance, okay? We are not there yet, my friends. We need this tomato. We need to break this tomato down. I don't know why I put my knife away. Bada boom. Good morning, Monica. How is Chef Mom this morning? Oh my god, I don't think I commented on it, but I saw your pasta. It looked like pappardelle, but thick pasta the other day with a little garlic bread. Oh my gosh, lady. That looks fabulous. If y'all don't know my friend Monica, she's a fellow Haligonian. Does some pretty slap up. What am I looking for? Some pretty slap. I don't know. Anyway, she does great restaurant reviews. There was a word I was looking for there that I couldn't think of. But okay, our pan is smoking, which means she's getting too hot. We're going to turn that down a little bit. Now this tomato, I am looking to get. It's the same carbonara recipe. Ooh, nice. That was a good one. Yeah, we are just going to get this pan like that. Lots of oil in here. We're going to get this tomato in here. I'm going to turn this heat right down. Now, we are trying to get this tomato to absolutely break down. Okay, we want to break down this tomato. Now I'm going to break it down the only way I know how, the way every chef does. You're stupid. You're a bad tomato. I bet you can't even make risotto, huh? Just quit, tomato. Just quit. Anyway, that's how you break down a tomato. You're dumb. Persimmons are a better vegetable. Everyone likes onions better than you. Where are her restaurant reviews? Brian, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it. Her restaurant reviews are right here on Tickety Talk. You can click on her face. It's the face next to the word Monica on your screen. And you can go to her profile, and there's a little button there you can click. Now I'm being condescending. Yeah, they're all here on TikTok. Go check it out. Okay. Thanks for the plug. Hey, I got you. Home Skillet. Poor little tomatoes. Verbal abuse is no joke. Yeah, verbal abuse is no joke. Unlike you, tomato. Your whole life is a joke. Are you a fruit or are you a vegetable? Nobody cares. Anyway, so that's how you break down a tomato. I need a little, splatter screen in here. Because, where do you find the inspiration from your recipes? I would often say necessity. I would often say a lot of my recipes are like looking in my fridge and just kind of being like, what do I have? What do I want? And what don't I want? I find a lot of times too, if you're like struggling to figure out what you want to cook, for dinner or for anything, really. It's easier sometimes to rule out what you don't want to cook. Like, I know that sounds stupid and like kind of like contrary, but yeah, and this one in particular is inspired by an idea from Disney. There's a grilled cheese sandwich you can get at Disney World that has cream cheese added to it to make it extra creamy and good. And so I was kind of vibing with that. I was kind of thinking about that one when I was making this. All right, tomatoes are basically done. So I'm going to actually take them completely off the heat. We're going to cut that burner now, right, like that. I'm going to add some cold butter. And we're just going to stir them together. And we're going to kind of make just a little like, almost like tomato compote. So we got our broken down tomato in the pan, little bit of butter, beautiful. And so we got this almost like tomato compote, tomato jam, whatever you want to call it, really. But just this pure, What kitchen tools do you think are worth the cost and a must item for home chefs? That's a fantastic question, Monica. It's almost like you're setting me up for good questions. I swear we didn't plan this. Okay, big kitchen tools that you need that you should spend an extra buck or two on. Buy a nice whisk. Cheap whisks suck. You should buy a nice one. Spend $15 or $20 on a spider. That's a spider. It's a little strainer. You can grab pasta out of the water. You can grab things that are boiling. Incredibly efficient. You should buy a good knife. And then a lot of other things you can honestly get away with spending pretty cheap on. I actually just did 2 videos on this. One on stuff in the kitchen that has ironclad lifetime warranties. So like if you have the money and you really enjoy cooking and something you spend your time and your money on, then I would suggest things like, 1 or 2 really nice pans. Buy an all-clad aluminum pan, buy a Le Creuset skillet, and then you've got something for high heat sauteing, you've got something for general cooking, and you're gonna love cooking with them. They're gonna be fun to cook with, and they're gonna last you for 50 years or 100 years or literally however long you choose. Other things that I don't think you should spend money on, to sort of answer the other side of the question, plastic storage containers, man. Get deli containers. Like wooden spoons. Don't spend money on wooden spoons. It's silly. Oh, also, can openers. This is one thing that came up in my video in a lot of people's responses, is that can openers are something that, honestly, the cheaper one is like often better. Video quality is amazing. Oh, dude, thank you so much for saying. Yeah, the big reason, or one of the big reasons that I've sort of changed the stream over is because we're trying to make the video quality better. So I've got a whole bank of lights here. Also, is that a bug? No, okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of, you can't see it, but there's a shit ton, like, when I look out here, all I see is, like, soundproofing foam and lights. It's very amusing. I'm going to have people over. Monica, you should come over and, like, give people a, since I don't want to give people a tour of my setup, you should just come over and do it. Can you please text Eric and tell him I need to buy a Le Creuset? He doesn't think I need one. Oh, I will do my best. I'll sell it to him. Can openers are a great example of planned obsolescence. Yeah, actually, that is a really good example. Okay. Oh right, we need to fry a couple more things. We'll get our pan going here. So cooking tomatoes in a cast iron is a little bit risky. So we gave her a quick wash. We washed out the excess tomato. But I am going to add a little more oil than I need. Yeah, what's something that you get better at that you weren't better at? I'd love to learn a little bit more about sushi, particularly the rice. Just because I'm not cooking rice is never something that I'm great at. It's just such an easy thing in kitchens to like give to the newbie or the newest person as a task. Because it's not, like, cooking rice is never really that fun, unless you're making, like, risotto. Yeah, so I would love to get better at sushi rice, like seasoning it, and Japanese cookery in general. Like, I don't know my way around a dashi stock. I don't know my way around a lot of sort of what would be the basics of beachcombers. Is there nothing behind that apron? Wouldn't you like to oh, shit, there is. I love sushi. Love sushi. Oh, nice. I have trouble making cooked broccoli. So, Brian, I almost guarantee you the problem you're having with cooked broccoli is that you're cooking it for way too long. First of all, frozen broccoli is difficult to cook because it's almost always going to come out soggy. But in general, broccoli needs to be cooked for like a few seconds. You know what I mean? Like, you want to sear and slightly cook the outside while keeping it almost entirely crunchy and raw everywhere else. So that would be like, just off the top of my head, broccoli advice. Did I move? No, I did not move. I built a kitchen in my basement. And also, I apologize for having to like look down like I'm doing here. It's because the monitor is on the, well, it's on a chair. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Let's see if anyone commented or looked at, all right, 1,000 views on my little live announcement. Well, there you go. Wow. Yes. No. And oh my God, look guys, it's so meta. Also, here's a cool fun thing. If you're watching the live on your phone and you're seeing it like this, you can just hit this little button here on the side and you can switch it to portrait mode. Right? And then you get a much better view of me there. So remember, if your phone is like this, you know, oh, let's get back to that. If your phone's like this, you just hit this little button. This little button right on the side here. Like that. And we go there. Problems. We also have weird camera setups. Yeah, I know, right? This is the thing. Go to the gym after this live. Yes, Brian! Go to the gym. Hey, a friend of mine, like a local buddy of mine. Actually, Monica knows him too. Not knows him, but like knows of him. A guy named Chefy Bones, Derek Bona, a buddy of mine. Proud to say that I know him. He we recently got talking, and he's just started a massive weight loss journey. I'm so proud of the dude. But he said thank you to me because I was talking about the gym and stuff, and I was incredibly humbled. It was so cool. Anyway, woo, gym stuff. Did I deduce that you're making grilled cheese sandwich breakfast? Sherlock Macbeth, you sure did. Indeed, we're making grilled cheese breakfast sandwiches. Is that turkey bacon? Whoa, did you hear that? Hold on, let me try that again. Holy crap! No, it says never to buy a wooden spoon. No, I didn't say never to buy a wooden spoon. Sorry, camera. I know. Hold on. I gotta fix that next week. I'll have that fixed for tomorrow. No, I said never spend good money. Don't spend manual focus. What's that? God, words everywhere. When we're talking to gyms, I just do push-ups. Northern Dad. Come on, 20 push. Let me see. Wait, I can't see you. It's a one-way screen. You blacked out the camera with your turkey noises. Ooh, Brian's going to Vegas. Also, Quinty, how you doing, brother? How you doing, my main man? I find it funny how people like my buddy Quinty, Northern Dad there, up in Northern Ontario. He can't help that. Don't hold it against him. I find it so funny how people from Northern Ontario and people from the Maritimes have this sort of like simpatico, this sort of like commonality, because I find everyone from Northern Ontario, you know, loves donairs or loves the idea of this, and like we have a very similar, almost like rural advantage. Set PB at 75. Oh, that's right. You've been doing that push-up challenge, buddy. Hell yeah. 75 push-ups in a row is friggin' nothing to shy about, man. Also, if I start getting weird and I'm like, oh, and my speech starts getting weird, it's because I'm dying of carbon monoxide poisoning. Don't worry about it. My wife doesn't like me that much. She really just puts up with me, so we've discussed it already. She's pretty okay with it. Okay. That's so sad. I'm like making myself sad now. We're largely ignored by the rest of the country. Honestly, I think that's it. That's it. Quinty started with like just a couple of push-ups and added like 1 or 2 every day. And now he's up to friggin' 75. Okay, great. We've got our pan here. We've got our tomato compote. Oh, great. That was the other thing. So we're taking our mixture here. Now this is a mixture of cream cheese, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, a little bit of parsley. It's like parsley, but it slays. A little bit of parsley, and a little bit of milk just to sort of thin it out. Whoa, chasing down 1,000. Oh, 1,000, 100. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit more. All right, so now we're going to add this to our mixture. Oh my God, that's so good. Tomato just adds this umami boost that you do not get from everything else. Here's also something. I picked up these. Hold on, will that go like that? Yeah. These vintage Pyrex bowls. I picked up like 4 or 5 of them. I'm not The Rock. You ever been to Nanaimo? I haven't been to Nanaimo. I've been to BC a couple times, but never to Nanaimo. Okay, yeah. So we've got that all mixed up. You can even chop the bacon up and put it in there. I'm not going to do that quite. But great. So we got all that ready to go there. Now we just need to fry an egg. So, a little bit of oil there. I'm going to fry my egg in a little bit of butter too. Do I have a spatula down here? Did I leave it upstairs? I left it upstairs. Great. This is downstairs. Yeah, this is my basement, buddy. You can tell from the awesome and totally real brickwork that it's absolutely not just a board with pictures of bricks on it. Because that would be cheating, right? Right. Okay. Let's fry an egg. Oops. Bam! What made you have a second kitchen? Because my wife was annoyed that I was constantly getting her first kitchen dirty. No, my wife is a saint. I thought the bricks were at Mario level. The bricks are real, and I won't hear anyone else say anything. Alright, one nice crispy egg. Let's see if my cast iron is still non-sticking. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a beauty. Watch, we're going to flip this the old-fashioned way. Ha ha! The old-fashioned way works, my friends. Beautiful. That's a good sign that your cast iron pan is properly seasoned, as if you can wiggle an egg around. You love the lies, but I can't take the armpits in the kitchen. I don't want to ruin kitchens for you, but everyone who works in a kitchen has an armpit, with exception to double amputee chef Miles Fradoodly Boodly, who doesn't. He's unique though. Also, he's not real, in case that wasn't abundantly apparent. Okay, let's start assembling our sandwich. I'm as grilled cheese sandwiches and lama dama dama da. I mean, out in the open. I understood what you meant. I'm just mocking you because I'm a dick. That should be my new like slogan. Like, I'm the nicest jerk you'll ever meet, or something like that. That'd be funny. Okay. I'm just laughing at my own jokes now. I'm just sitting in a basement, making a grilled cheese sandwich, laughing at my own jokes. So, I don't know. How's your life going? Oh, it's pretty good, Pete. I'm just talking to myself in the basement while making a grilled cheese sandwich. I don't know why I'm Mickey Mouse now. I don't think I've ever seen a chef and wear a sleeveless shirts cooking. Duty calls. All right, buddy. Quinty, you have a good one, man. All right, we're going to turn the burner right down to about as low as we can get it. We're still having a nice flame here. Good. I'm going to put a little bit of chipotle mayo on the inside of the bread, like that. And then we are going to give a nice big dollop of our cream cheese mixture. You get along well with the majority of Aussies who like to talk shit. Okay. Baker's yeast is terrible for everyone. Natural is different. Baker's yeast isn't terrible from everyone. Don't spread misinformation. Hey, Jess, thank you. Baker's yeast is literally just a product of the beer industry. It's absolutely harmless and safe and has been for like well over, I think, 2 centuries? Anyway. Okay. And we're putting our egg, our bacon, a little bit more of that. And then we're going to put a little bit more Oh, we need to butter. We need to butter the bread first, like that. And then we will take the mayonnaise and put that on the inside of the bread like that. This is going to be one big bad, a breakfasting sandwich. I don't get me wrong, I love sourdough, and like sourdough is great, but there's nothing wrong with baker's yeast. Okay, get that mayo off of there. We'll see if we need another topping of it. Get our spoons like that. Get that. Okay, we're just gonna keep talking and put some stuff away here. Put all this away. We're gonna put it away. Hey, you guys, have you ever seen the Red Hot Chili Peppers clean up? When they like make a mess in their studio, they're like, put it away, put it away, put it away now. I'm really funny. I don't know if you guys know this. It might be hard to tell. But I'm pretty hilarious. Okay. We're just going to get those dishes soaking. Hey, awkward office mom, thank you so much. When you said put it away. I am funny. I find I'm like, I can be funny, but I have to do it in a sort of self-deprecating way because my jokes aren't like laugh out loud. You know, I'm no Jerome Seinfeld. And and as a result, all right, anyway. This sandwich is on fire. Oh, soda bread. Are you guys talking about soda bread? My Aunt Mary makes the world's best soda bread. Literally in the world. She still has a peat-fired oven in her beautiful little home, County Westmeath, Ireland, and she makes the world's best soda bread. My sister once took an entire loaf on a round-the-world backpacking trip. She did a loaf of soda bread shoved in her bag that she would just like take hunks out and eat in train stations. Ah, so good. Yeah, I'll get soda bread. Okay, we're switching from coffee to Pepsi, mostly because I don't want to go upstairs and make another cup of coffee. Yeah. Drink fridge stocked pretty well. You know what? It's stocked okay. Yeah, the door makes it look really well stocked. We're actually out of. Also, I get really annoyed at my neighbors coming and stealing my cans. Not because I don't like, you know, someone wants to take them and they need it, but it's like my neighbors who like live in the same neighborhood as me, who take the cans and then like stash them at their house. So I don't like that. Anyway, so I started crushing all my cans because I found out that in my province they don't give you a deposit. They don't give you your deposit back on cans if they're crushed. So yeah. Will the Leafs win tonight? I am not getting on that train, Brian. You wanna ride the train, the sadness train to Leaf Station? You go right ahead. But this man right here, not getting on board, sir. Not getting on board. I remember them crime allowances. Okay. We're gonna say, you know, the other nice thing about this too is that like now I can use my phone to take pictures. It's gonna be a good scene. Okay. So, how is this sandwich doing? I actually left my spatula upstairs, so we're just using a fork right here. Sandwich is doing real nice, real nice. Now, you guys, check out these freaking plates that I have. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen these already. But are these not the sickest plates? These are like, what's up, Sneaky Pete? What's up, Twan? Look at this. And like, look at this one. Come on, friends. Like, these are absolutely the coolest plates. And then there's also this one. You know what? I know which one we're going to use first. We're going to do the skull. Should we do that? Okay, well, actually, hold on. Being a Leafs fan is torture. Yeah, that's true. Do we want Do we want the Homeward Bound? Is that what that's called? It's a large three-masted schooner. Or do we want the Web of Crime with the skull, the spiders, and that? If you know your tattoo lore or your tattoo symbology, did you inherit those? No, I bought these from a company. If you go skulls, all right, skulls. Oh no, there's like a little defect in it. That's okay. Not for sandwiches, I'm just sick. All right, we'll go for the skull. Yeah, it's freaking. Well, let's see if we can get a little better like shot of it. That's it right there. It's hard because the light, when I hold it up like this, the lights reflect on it very, very weirdly. But there we go. There we go. That's the plate right there. So it's got skull, spider around the edge. Someone said skills all the way. I assume you mean skulls. Where'd you find them? I'll tag them I'll tag them on my Instagram. But they're a company from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Yeah, super cool. I'm super into them. Hopefully they're going to photograph really nicely too, right? Oh, that's some good coffee. The grilled cheese is a next level look at this. Nice, supporting local. Do you know what's funny? It's not. I wish I could claim that I was supporting local, but I didn't know they were local when I bought from them. So, okay, can we see this? I gotta find a way to get my autofocus working again, or get a second top-down camera. The skull's due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Do you have toasty? No. So, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about, the little sandwich toasty machines. They do exist over here, and they had a brief popularity in like the 80s and the 90s. You'd have little like Toast-X makers. But that's the thing, that sort of like toasty, pressed almost sandwich, it still hasn't completely caught on in the States, and it's just like, it's just more people will make a grilled cheese or will do their sandwiches on the grill or things like that. I think long before they're gonna do like a little sandwich toasty, like again is more typical of the United Kingdom. Although United Kingdom of toasties. I remember Shama Dema and Crown Allowances. Shama 5 a.m. cupcakes. Now we're talking my language. Okay, our sandwich is done. She's leaking out the sides. She looks beautiful. I've got to decide which side to serve it on. I think we'll serve it on this side. And we got to come and chop it, which is going to be a difficult move because I feel like she's going to kind of go away from me. I don't have a serrated knife down here either, so... Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. Let's... Oh, that's a pretty badass looking sandwich. I gotta put it on the plate in such a way that it's not, like, totally obscuring the design. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by, living like a child, girl. Oh, baby, baby. Okay. Let's get a little picture. Bus and scale coming up. Yeah, see, that doesn't look... There we go. That doesn't look that great. It's a terrible picture, in fact. The knife doesn't look good. Dirty. God, I just have such respect for people who do food styling and food photography. After sort of like bust. Man, oh man, do I have appreciation for people who do. Because that is not a skill that I have. Okay. We have got the sandwich done, my friends. I've got the microphone up here. Let's see if you guys can hear it. Hear the crunch. Hold on, hold on. Why do people always do that? I can literally do that on my pan. I can. No, you can't do it on the parsley. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You can't do it on the parsley. Okay. Hey, thanks to all 60 of you, or however many of you have been hanging out for a while here. Gosh, I appreciate you. Let's take a nice big bite as the bacon is sort of sliding out of the sandwich. Mm. Oh my god, it's like all over my face. It's good. But if I'm being honest, I don't think it needs the egg. Hey, thanks, Awkward Office Mom. And Phil, go kill that brunch, brother. Like you always do. Yeah, I don't think it needs the egg. Most food advertising, the food is not real. You know, that's the thing that people think. It's not actually totally true anymore. A lot of places use real food these days. Like it's not, you're not using mashed potatoes for ice cream anymore. Like that's a very... No, it's not better with the egg. Yeah, no, that's better. The egg adds a weird texture because it's not crunch. It wasn't like crunchy. It was just that sort of chewiness that you get from an egg white. And that ruined the sort of like the gooiness of the cheese. So the gooiness of the cheese went great with the crispiness of the bacon and with the crispiness of the sandwich. But when you had the egg in there, it's just like you're biting, and it feels like the cream cheese is giving you resistance. It just didn't do it for me. But I think without the egg, this is a solid 6.8, maybe like a 7. I could definitely do some things better. It needs a little tweaking. Yeah, it definitely needs a little tweaking. Still really good. Above average. Not bad. But yeah, I'd say like a solid like 6.8. Not quite a 7. It's good. It's not amazing. But the picture of it will probably look pretty cute. Cute? Oh, I said cute. Okay, that's the breakfast stream, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to make these a little bit longer. We're going to add some more streams in. I'm still working out some of the finer points. As you can see, this operation is not perfected yet, but we're getting there. How would I alter it? I definitely wouldn't add the egg. The cheese sauce needs a little bit more balance. I'd like to taste a little bit like more... I'd like to taste a little bit more of the mozzarella, a little less of the cheddar. I think I would check the ratio. And then I might just add, honestly, a little bit less of it. It looked good when it was like oozing out of the sandwich, but practically speaking, having that much of it doesn't make the sandwich better. And it does make it kind of awkward to eat. So, yeah. Tattoo number 8. Hey, there you go. Way to go, lady. But hey, thank you all for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here today. Take care of yourselves out there. Drink some water. Stay warm. Whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves. But most importantly, you know what I'm going to say. We don't say I love you enough. We don't share the love in this world enough. We're all stingy with love. Don't be. Go out there today. Tell someone you love them. Whether it's your mom, or your dad, or your brother, or your sister, or maybe your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your dog, your cat, your non-binary lover. It doesn't matter. People need to hear they're loved. Send them a message. Text them. Call them. ICQ them. Whatever. People need to hear they're loved. Know that I love each and every one of you so very much, and I thank you all for everything you do for me. We'll see you again tomorrow at approximately 1 hour back in time from whatever time it is for you now. See you then. I love your faces. Bye!